philosophical question. And it's an interesting question. You know, I remember Professor Starzinger in my very first political philosophy class 25 years ago, but it's not the issue at hand here. The issue at hand here is 1098. That's the only thing that we have to vote on in the next few weeks. And what 1098 is the creation of a state income tax, a massive shift of power from the citizens of Washington State to the legislature of Washington State. And it's the largest tax increase in the history of the state that from a fairness perspective, we're asking less than 2% of the population to pay. And on top of that, we're doing that without getting real tax reform, and there's absolutely no accountability given the track record of our legislature that in the net, there'll be incremental dollars spent on education. Even if they spent this pot, they can move other pots that are spent on education and put them elsewhere if they so choose. It's just the way the salad bowl, as Senator Joe Zarelli has said, and Senator Derek Kilmer would agree, those are folks from both sides of the aisles, say that the state legislature works.
Okay, so
well, actually, I just want to address the gentleman's question because I thought it was an interesting one. I think the bottom line is that
I'm looking forward to interrupting.
Oh, I would be privileged to have you interrupt me.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I just want to
Actually, he
mention
wasn't interrupting. He was just
the answer is
finishing
no
the
in
point.
terms of screwing up democracy, but the top 1% of taxpayers that have an adjusted gross income of $410,000 per year account for 22.8% of all adjusted gross income for 2007. So that's a fairly high concentration of wealth. However, they paid 40% of all the individual income tax. The top 5% of taxpayers account for 37% of all adjusted gross income, and that we're talking about $160,000, and they pay 60% of all personal income tax. This is federal level IRS statistics for 2007. So clearly, I mean, when we talk about taxing the rich, the highest income holders, wage earners in the country are paying, 5% are paying 60% of the income tax.
Okay, so let's shift